What's good, Hip Hop? This is the DagogetaTv. I'm back with another episode of Hip Hop 50 Unsung. You know I had to tap in and celebrate the culture as well. I had to put a little spin on it. And with this, again, I just wanted to talk about like the next tier of artists or MCs or rappers that don't get mentioned every time we talk hip hop. There's a lot of people who've put in a lot of work. You know, there's mostly the people who are out before 2009, who have at least 4 or 5 albums, some type of impact, or have gone a long period with, you know, high-level lyricism or rapping. So this guy right here is definitely, you know, he fits all of that. Everyone doesn't have to, but he fits all of that. Are we talking about Georgia's own Killer Mike, man? Like, I'm gonna run down, you know, I'm gonna run down the list and then we'll chime in with him. I mean, most of us were introduced to him through Outkast, right? Right there, the whole world.
That should be running like Randy.
Yeah. So, his debut album was Monster 2003, and he just dropped the album this year, Michael 2023. So that's 20 fucking years. And some people saying it's the album of the year.
Yes, sir.
Some people saying it's his best work. So 20 years later.
Yeah.
So Killer Mike has 6 albums, 5 mixtapes. In 2013, he formed Run the Jewels with LP from Company Flow, and they have 4 albums. I can't say there's a song he's mostly known for. He's probably known more so for the features with Outkast. His most talked about albums, I would say, are this latest one, Rap Music, Pledge Allegiance 2, and maybe Part 1 for some. He's worked with people like Gucci Mane, Mac Miller, Jay-Z, Chamillionaire, Royce the 5'9", Cormega, so his stretches around. I like Mike, man. I always like Killer Mike. Before I pass y'all, I'm going to say, like on Twitter one time we were having this convo, and I don't know if some sucker tagged him or if he just seen it, because it happens on Twitter, but I was saying like he's missing that one song, and that's what kind of is, because he has a bunch of dope singles. That vary.
So when you say dope song, like
singles, I'm talking about
singles, okay.
Singles. He has singles that.
So what's missing?
That's why I don't know, because he has those kind
production?
of singles. No, he has all of that shit that people like. Remember, he does the trap shit, he does the concert shit, he does it all.
He's put out all those types of music, and it's just like none of them went over the edge.
So
I don't know.
But the point I was saying though, he actually chimed in and he was like, "Hopefully one day I get that too, my man." So
well, I
think
like we were saying earlier, that sing-along song, like
he has those.
I don't feel like he has that one that.
I think his bars are just too above that single.
He has dumb downs.
He has all of them. I think it's just he has the catchy songs, but I think
even this latest stuff.
There's certain catchy songs. It's not just about being catchy. It's all about who that catchiness appeals to, and I think that's what it is. His songs, for the most part, I think appeal to the mature crowd. So because it appeals to the mature crowd,
because he talking about he talking strippers and shit.
But did he have the collab though with the R&B chick?
He does that. He got shit with T.I., he got shit with Big Boy, he got shit with all.
I just think it's who it appeals to.
But he comes from the label times as well.
So it's the marketing dollars.
But I don't want to stick on what he's missing. though. I do want to talk about how the high level of lyricism. Because he's amongst the crowd of that.
Because the crazy part is, my fault, I don't mean to cut you off. The crazy part is, as dope as his album's been, because I think his album's dope and his singles, I think he's more recognized from stuff outside of the music.
Yeah. That's why I'm bringing
him. He's more recognized by outside, and I think that's why now he's like a household name. Now, when it comes to Killer Mike, because of the political stance he has, because of the stance he has on guns, because of the stance he has about the black community. The man started a black bank. He is one of the few people that he actually started a black online bank. I think with the former mayor of Atlanta. I think, was that him, the former mayor of Atlanta? I forgot who it was, but he created a black bank online for people and help people basically create bank accounts. Like, while a lot of artists are just doing the whole vote thing, he was actually like doing this whole thing about, opening up a bank account. And he had a lot of people going to Atlanta bank to open up a bank account, like, to create independence. And I think that's what he's most known for.
Right,
that's why his music is fire.
That's why I'm bringing him in this right now, because
so you say he's unsung, definitely.
I think he's unsung definitely when it comes to music.
Plus he's nice.
Outside of his peers. His peers recognize him as his peers recognize him like he's out there.
Like for me, like
could be his namesake.
It could be.
It could be his namesake.
I'll say the catalog isn't crazy.
But I'm saying though, but then you say the
catalog isn't crazy.
You say the namesake, but we got Killer Cam though.
Run. Okay, but Cam, that wasn't on the albums itself.
Yeah, Cam wasn't really
but he didn't prosper more with Run the Jewels. It seemed like they talk about Run the Jewels more than his songs.
Well, mainstream, he definitely has more success with Run the Jewels, but I would say he to me, he got the catalog. He got at least 3 really good albums. And to me, Monster is a classic. Bro.
I know a lot of people. I can listen to that album.
And one of the songs that Run the Jewels is actually on the Black Panther soundtrack, a Black Panther movie, and it was in a commercial, so they can get notoriety.
But question though, like
Monster is a classic.
You don't think he's in anybody's top 10?
Yes. But the point of this is when you talk to rap heads, you're not gonna hear Jay-Z, Ice Cube. When you talk to rap heads, those names ain't coming up immediately. These type of names come up immediately. Niggas ain't gonna be talking about everybody else.
Man, there's a Mount Rushmore, and then there's your top 10, bro. Like the Mount Rushmore is chiseled in stone and solidified.
And that's what most people only know about.
And then it's your top 10. Okay. Like, I don't really want to hear those names.
That's my point. I don't want to hear
like Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, like the Mount Rushmore names.
Big Daddy Kids, like come on,
like those are chiseled in stone, bro.
They got it. And Lil Cool, they got it.
Who do you actively listen to, right? Like
after that,
and just getting a little bit just getting a little bit off topic though. But like when I think about who I actively listen to, like it's nobody that I would really come out and say, "Yo, these are my top 10." But the truth is, they are like your Rosses, your Jeezys. Like I got a lot of their music on my phone, and I listen to them a lot.
Right.
So they are my top 10.
Everybody's top 10. Only people whose top 10 is the same is people who don't really listen to music like that. Right. Most everybody, remember, I got y'all list when I wanted to get y'all on the show. Right. People got your few same joint, but everyone has at least 3 or 4 that you're like, oh, all right, true.
Right.
So, salute to Killer Mike, man. Fucking 20 years of holding it down, though.
Can I just shout out one thing?
Can we get Monster on streaming, bro? Like, I don't know what the
streaming services
business.
Suck,
I don't know what the business is behind it, but for some reason, it's not on streaming services.
The Dope Story on the 112 freestyle. That's what solidified it for me. That freestyle song, whatever it is, let me know that this dude was serious. Like I like the other stuff, but the way he was tearing that beat apart. Pause.
He goes in.
He goes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's definitely one of the people you gotta when you talk hip hop, you gotta mention him too. Like you said, once you get past this. The main, the starting lineup,
boom.
He gotta be one of the next 10.
That's probably because the way the question is always asked, structured, right? Who's the greatest? Who's the best? And then
not even if you be like who you listen to.
But the funny thing is, there's 2 separate Mount Rushmores. There's two separate ones because it's like 2 group of peoples. You have the one group of people that Mount Rushmores is always Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, and that. Nah, that's the second group. This the other group. The other group of people in that Mount Rushmore is always Rakim, Kool G Rap, KRS. So it's like those are the only 2 Mount Rushmores they talk about. Really, there's really nobody else that falls in between that.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
When you talk about groups, there's always 2 groups of people, and it's always those same 10 groups.
They can't give you more than 4 people. That's what I'm saying. I like to talk to real listeners. They can't give you more than 4 people.
You're right.
After that, it gets dropped. But yo, salute to Killer Mike. We gonna be right back here with the next segment. You know how we do it on the Go Get It TV. We talk that real hip hop. Salute to my guy, Stroll on deck, Steve,
Haitian Pat, Dutch.
Rome, Mr. Rebel, all you told me. Don't forget the H.